Maybe if you don't say
what do I say?
Pub, there's a windmill.
Outside the windmill in Brixton. Blah blah blah. Keep rolling, keep rolling. Okay.
It's rolling, it's rolling.
Hi, it's Natalia here for Tuneful TV. I'm in London, in Brixton again, South. Don't usually do this. Actually, it's a very special day today. Today is International Women's Day and we are at the Windmill Pub in Brixton to celebrate that fact and to celebrate female musicians. I'm really excited because later on tonight we've got some awesome bands playing. I am going to be joined by the person who made this happen. It's Danny Bradshaw from The Connectors. Woo, Danny! Hello. Hi, Danny.
Hi.
Danny, thank you for making this happen.
That's fine. It's my pleasure.
You're like the sun to all of us orbiting around you. You're pulling us closer together and you're making this happen. Why is it that you found it so important to put on an Afropunk night in the UK?
Well, I found out about it through a guy I know. He actually introduced me to, Afropunk, and I checked it out, and it seemed like a really good thing. We did the first event.
I was there.
Yeah,
it was brilliant.
That was like the kind of the trial.
Right.
It was free entry, and just to see how it went, and then we got to put on 2 more gigs.
So this one in particular is International Women's Day. How did you go about sourcing these particular bands?
Well, VODUN, the headliners, they performed at the first one, and I've been to see them a few times because they're really good.
They're so good.
They're very good.
Awesome.
I saw the NUNS at the 100 Club. They were supporting a band, and he told me about Debbie.
She's really well known on the circuit. She's a seasoned performer and guitarist, so I'm really excited to see. I've never seen the NUNS play.
Madam So, the first time I saw was the gig that we was at.
We were at the gig. I told you to come.
Yeah.
And you liked it?
I'm glad I did, yeah. Yeah, very, very impressed.
Yeah, we're going to be playing first, Madam So. And I need to warm up because what happens is my arms usually, especially this one, get so tense. And I think it's like nerves and I just grab the sticks and stuff. So give me like a warm up thing that I can do.
Yeah, if you hold both sticks and just do your wrists like that for, gently like that, it kind of helps. Or if you had some weights to each end, you could do like a...
I could do like a bicep curl.
Yeah, this one's in French. Are there any French people in the house? Yeah, represent.
Hi, thank you for joining me.
Thanks for inviting me.
So here we are at the Afropunk night, International Women's Day.
It is. Yeah.
Is this the first time you played at an International Women's Day event?
It is actually. Very excited about it.
It's quite cool to be a part of something. Anyway, let's talk about your music. Let's talk about, we've got the Sell by Date EP right here. Tell us about this.
Okay, so the Sell by Date EP I released like about 16 months ago, sorry. I self-released it. It's a 4-track EP, short, straight to the point, unpretentious, good guitar pop, I would say.
Yeah,
so yeah.
Definitely. You were picked up by the Afropunk guys in New York.
Yeah.
They reviewed you.
Yeah.
What was that like?
I was on the Eurostar coming back from Paris, and that was my first ever review, and I had tears in my eyes because, like, for the first time somebody had actually listened to my music from like beginning to end.
Yeah.
And they weren't just there just like to...
Not friends or anything.
They weren't friends, and they did listen to it, and they did like see like the imperfections and the charm of it, and I think that was perfect. I love their review. Thanks, Afropunk US.
Thank you. So you started off really doing like solo stuff, and we have to make clear that what we're doing now is like a band sound. Why was it important to you to take your sound from doing solo, like singer-songwriter stuff to the band and the full sound that you have now?
I started like most musicians in London. I started like doing all the open mic scene, and I was already too edgy or too rocky or too punky, whatever you want to call it. And this genre calls for like usually a 3 or 4 piece.
Sit, play dead, play dead. How are you, first of all?
We're fine, we're very entertained by the dog and we're very sad it's gone now.
Yeah, the dog. We love this dog, don't we?
We're playing
You're
at the
familiar with
windmill.
the dog.
It's got a lovely dog, it's got a teddy bear dog which wants to be interviewed. That one wants in now as well.
Oh my god.
This is like the birds, but it's like the dogs.
That's right. These dogs are just coming out from nowhere.
They're
But that's
popping
the
up.
windmill. That's
They're gonna lick
where
you
we're
to
at.
death.
That's right. I'm a bit scared now that you've said that.
What Army? Why do you kill all those kids over there in Vietnam? That Vietcong. My brother died in Vietnam. Stop stealing players. Pussy war is coming down and we like it. We don't like the atomic bomb. I want you to know I'm a nut, you're a nut, we're all nuts. Hey, Delia, Afri, let's go. Let's beat time, it's hot time, it's nut time now. Yeah, alright.
Your experiences, how do they compare being in bands with guys and being in bands with women?
It is definitely different. But
We've just recorded our album, and Delia, her other half, said she got home and went, "Oh, were you loads of arguing and loads of this and loads of..." And it's like, no, none. It's like we all went, "Oh, that's good," and that was it.
So how did you find each other? Were you aware of each other before, or did you put out ads like anyone else? Or
no. Some of
what
us
brought you
were.
together?
Some of us were aware of some of us.
I used to work with the banjo player in a record shop, and one night down the pub we were like, let's put a band together. And so it is friends, so it's people who know people, and it's like, oh, this person would make a good guitarist, this person would make a good bass player, and so everyone was slotted in.
Perfect, it works really well.
Oh, it's so nice when it just all gels,
Yeah,
it all fits
slotted.
together like that.
And my mother was an actual nun as well.
Oh really? Oh my god! So do you have like your mum's sort of regalia?
I think
got
you have to
an
give
authentic,
that back
habit?
when you leave
Oh,
the
really?
convent. You don't get to keep it. It gets
That's a
recycled
shame.
for the next
Damn it.
postulant.
Listen, we're coming to the end of the night now. I hope you guys have had a lot of fun. It's International Women's Day. Yeah, make some noise for that. Ladies! Oh my god, I'm so excited about this band. Right now, I'm very pleased to introduce to all of you VODUN! Make some noise!
It's only the heights of
week is the men's time. The guys.
Yeah, the guys.
The boys. Who's coming up? Who's playing?
Well, me and Andy are playing. The
Connectors.
Yeah. And I got told about a band from Bristol called Yes Rebels. I think they're the first band who played that's from outside of London.
That's so good. We're expanding.
Yeah, exactly.
The Afropunk family.
Yeah.
Get me touching the dog because I love dogs. Oh, where's he gone?
I prefer cats though.
Take two, dog.